absolutely, people, do not make this mistake of
Hey
hey
guys,
young fam,
welcome back to our channel.
welcome people.
Guys, today we have another one for you. But this time it is 5 mistakes you don't want to make when moving to Cayman Islands.
Yes, so today guys we're going to be talking about 5 mistakes mistakes you should not make when moving to the Cayman Islands.
Sure.
So guys, our young our family will know that we've been in Cayman for a little bit, over 5 years, and when we were coming to Cayman, there was absolutely no information apart from the government websites, to no person to tell us how to maneuver Cayman, because we researched, we went on YouTube and we did not find anything, right? So that is one of the reasons why we do these Cayman videos. So today guys, we're going to be talking about 5 mistakes you should avoid making when you move to Cayman. So what's the first one, Leo?
So the first one is, guys, get your driver's license as soon as possible. Do not delay.
Do not delay getting your driver's license. Fun fact guys, if you already have your driver's license in Jamaica or wherever you're coming from, if it is that when you come to Cayman and you do your driver's test within what, 3 months or 6 months, within 6 months, you do not have to take the on-road test, right? You just have to do the computer-based test. So I would advise you, when you, the first thing first, when you come on island, please go and find out where the driver's license institute,
DMV.
what? DMV is, and go and take that test.
So guys, just to elaborate, when you come with your international driver's license, you can drive in Cayman for up to 6 months. If you're a part of the countries listed in the convention, it's quite a bit of countries, so most likely you will fall in it. Those that are outside of those countries, you have like 1 month in which you can drive with an international driver's license quite fine before taking the examination. But as we said, just do it as quick as possible, so you don't have to go and drive for it, because that takes a bit longer. I think that probably still a long wait time, so it might delay you getting your Cayman driver's license if you wait too long, and you'll have to do more.
And the driving test is easy, people. Just get the handbook and just read it 2-3 times and you're good to go. Although when I went to the DMV, I met this young man that said, "Yo, this is the third time I'm doing the test," and I failed it. So I felt sorry for him, but at the same time it made me nervous, like, am I gonna pass it? But when I saw the questions, they were in the handbook, they're easy, right? So once you read it, you should be fine. So another mistake guys, the second mistake that you should not make, absolutely, people, do not make this mistake of not doing your proper research of having a child in Cayman. And guys, listen me out. What I mean by, do not start a family in Cayman if it is that your base pay cannot support it. And you have seen where Leonard and I, we have done a video about our experience, because we did not do I don't think it was a case of not doing enough research. I think it was a case of misunderstanding about what qualify a child to be on one's work permit. So ensure you do your research. You can have children here, you know. You can, and it's a beautiful place to start a family. However, you need to do your research to ensure that your base pay support an additional dependent.
Right.
For a family of 3, the base right now is $3,500 KYD and $500 more per an additional dependent.
Right.
Anything more to say on that, babe?
No. So if your base pay not support can't stand up to that, is either you and the child either end up leave Cayman or you have to go start listening out your child.
Yes.
And stay
We
work.
don't want that, you know?
Yeah.
We like togetherness, we like family. So do your research, guys.
So do the maths before you pop out a new one.
Yeah. So the third thing, guys, third mistake not to make is living above your means. Do not live above your means when you come to Cayman. Don't do it, people. You might be tempted to do it because a lot of persons here in Cayman
are, they are wealthy.
for want of a better word. So you will see person drive high-end vehicles, and living it up. But you just making a little salary, people, and on the outside the salary might look huge, but when you come on the inside, people, it's not that much. So based on the expenses and the cost of living. So do not live above your means. If it is that you were in Jamaica or Africa or wherever you're coming from, and you did not used to buy grape, you did not used to buy strawberry, you did not used to buy all those nice fruits, you can come and you can buy it, but no stop half by buying £10 each. You can buy a £1. You understand? So live within your means, right? Additionally, I would not recommend to shop a lot. Sorry for me talking, Miss who give the mic to Mr. Young. I do not recommend to shop a lot. Like buy clothes, Leo, in Cayman, because it's very expensive. So please, before you come to Cayman, ensure you have your wardrobe, because the first time that I shop was probably 2 or 3 years after being in Cayman. We buy bulk, we bought in bulk online. Anything more to say about that, babe?
People will think you basically cover it all.
Yeah, sure.
So guys, all I can say additionally to what my wife just said is just have a budget and stick to your budget. Like for example, if you are going to work and every day we have to eat, right? Instead of buying lunch every single day, that's gonna cost you about $10, $12, $15, say maximum $20, including juice. You can cook and carry to work. That's gonna save you at least $15 to $20 per day.
Per day.
And if you do the maths for the end of the month, you find that you can save quite a bit by doing that. So just buy what you need. Don't just frivolously go and shop because you see something nice. It might be nice, yes, and it might be genuine as well, but Cayman is very big on having genuine stuff. But it's expensive. So if you
don't need it, don't buy it.
It's when we say do not live above your means. A lot of persons, when they come to Cayman, their work permit is usually between 1 to 2 years, and it may or may not be renewed based on whether or not there is a available Caymanian to take your post, right? So job security is a thing. It's a real thing within Cayman. As such, it is wise to save your monies just in case you have to pick up and leave. Yes, and that basically spills over into our next point, right? And apart from what Leonard said, instead of going out, because at one point in time, babe, we were big on trying out the different restaurants. Remember, everybody will have stages, so everybody will have that moment we want to whatever. But if it is that you can't, you have to.
You know, the ugliest self I stay up and
We used to go out, but not a lot. We went out and we tried different restaurants, and it's quite fine. But persons like restaurant food every single day.
Yeah.
I understand that's different from us just going out once a month, twice a month. That's quite fine. But they can't eat every day. Your money got flatline.
So as the fourth mistake that persons make when they come to Cayman is that they go and they try and find a little apartment for themselves because they are used to having their own space in their home country. But what they need to realize is that the rental cost in their home country is not the same as in Cayman, right? As such, it is very imperative that you try to room with somebody when you first land on island.
For example, when I just came to Cayman, I was rooming with two other persons. So afterwards, we move out and find our own apartment. But initially, when I came, that was really helpful in allowing me to save by just rooming with someone.
So yes, so when Leo just came, as he had mentioned before, we roomed with two sisters. We had our home room and our own bathroom. And the only reason, guys, why we kind of move out is because, you know, we get pregnant. So that is the reason why we moved. Because remember, you know, guys, when you guys are immigrating from your home country, you would have spent a lot of money, first month's rent, second month's rent, and all these things, especially if the job that you get in Cayman do not provide relocation benefits. It is very important for you to save every nickel at the very beginning, right? Because guys, when it's time to move, you're gonna need the money again to provide for first month rent and deposit, because chances are you may not get back your deposit that you had paid on your initial place of stay, even if you leave it in a good condition.
Alright, so guys, the last one. So although Cayman has I would say fairly good transport system, many persons when they come, they're gonna need their own car. Guys, you don't have to buy like a fancy iron car. There are many cars you might find on ektrade.com. However, I might warn you, there are quite a bit of lemons because persons have car issues and they just put it on EK-Trade and sell it. And you know some persons are unscrupulous, they won't really tell you exactly that there is something wrong with the car. So I would recommend you get a mechanic, you go, you browse through the cars you see on EK-Trade, and you bring your mechanic and you look at the car, you test drive it, and you make a proper assessment before you purchase a vehicle. But that's a good way to actually cut costs as it pertains to getting a vehicle when you have just arrived on Cayman Islands. EK-Trade is a good option, but get a mechanic and go and inspect the vehicle properly so you don't end up buying a lemon. But there are many of them on the
You're talking like that, like we didn't get mechanic. Then we get mechanic, we got God.
But no.
No, we know, but
also have the same vehicle.
yes, Mr. Already is still taking us along.
Yeah. People, you have many persons leave island quite frequently.
Yeah.
So some persons, they have good vehicles, are fairly good vehicles, and they just want to get it off their hands to have that extra money to go back home. So you might find other fairly good vehicles also online where you can actually purchase as well. So guys, EK-Trade is a good option for low-end and high-end vehicles as well.
Yes.
But we're talking about cutting costs, right? So get a mechanic and go and check them out.
So that's another mistake that person make when they come on island. They go to car outlets, you know, and buy expensive vehicles, and they have this high car payment on a monthly basis. So guys, those are 5 mistakes that you should avoid making when you come to Cayman. Thank us later. We wish we had somebody. But the thing about it, we never really made a mistake there. Why? We're smart.
I mean, very structured when it comes down to budgeting and sticking to our budget, so we don't naturally overspend or flaunt. No, that's not us. So that didn't really catch us at all. None of those mistakes.
So those are 5 mistakes to avoid making when coming to the Cayman Islands. Comment down below, guys. See, we are asking you again. Comment down below what you would like to see, right? And we would be happy to provide you with that information. Thank you guys for watching.
Until next time. Bye bye.
Bye guys.